Hello, everybody. Join us now for another Brooklyn ball game.
Ebbets Field in Brooklyn abounded with character and with characters. There was Tex Rickard, the PA announcer, who wore a shirt that said announcer. Of course, there was Red Barber, the legendary redheaded broadcaster for the Brooklyn Dodgers, and Hilda Chester, known for her cowbells and loud voice. And there was one other entity that really made Ebbets Field a unique place to see a ball game, and that was the Dodger Symphony. This was a band of 6 or 7 men that would be there every night. They were there every night from 1939 until the ballpark closed in 1957. And they were a collection of instruments and characters. They had drums, trombones, cymbals, played by, and I use the word loosely, musicians. They started in 1937, but the Dodgers didn't really want them there. So they devised a plan to buy a ticket one at a time, and the first one would come in to the park with twine and hoist the instruments up over the wall at the top of the ramp, and they get into the ballpark. They proved to be very popular, so the Dodgers gave in and provided them with a section of seats for themselves, and also paid their way into the ballpark. They played songs specific to situations in games. When the umpires took the field, they might play Three Blind Mice. They had a special song for when players struck out opposing players, and as they walked back to the dugout, then when they sat down, they would play Kaboom. And sometimes even visiting players would try to play games with them and not sit down and for an inning or two, but still when they sat down, they were watching and they'd play Kaboom. When pitchers were replaced, the visiting pitchers would walk off the field to the music of Someone Is Replacing Me. Some of the members were Carmen Shorty Luis, Lou Della Giacona, Danny Wilson, Rex Stilla, and Nick Fiore. Oftentimes the band members would dress up in special uniforms, a couple of hobos, somebody in a top hat. They had one that was a midget that would dress up as a girl, and until he put a cigar in his mouth, then the gig was up. The Dodgers Symphony brought an ambience to the ballpark that might cause Vin Scully to say, "You can't beat fun at the old ballpark."
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Hello everybody, this is Apba Brian with Apba Baseball Classics and the final game of the best of 3 series between the 1955 Brooklyn Dodgers and the 2007 Colorado Rockies. We're going to try a little different presentation today so we can see the numbers better and the dice rolls better, see how it works out. We're ready to begin. Brooklyn is at home at Ebbets Field. Clem Labine is pitching. He is a grade B-Y pitcher. And Willie Tavera steps into the box for Colorado. Here's the first pitch of the game. 46 is a 27. Ground out to third base. 1 away. Here is Troy Tulowitzki, the shortstop for Colorado. He's 1 for 8 for the series with a double. Here's the pitch. 64 is a swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 down. And now Roy Halladay. Halladay is 3 for 9, hitting .333. He has a double and 2 RBIs. 1-3 is a walk and the first base runner for Colorado. Halladay is at first. He is average speed. Garrett Atkins is the batter. 32 is a 26. Ground ball to second base. Fielded there by Junior Gilliam. Throw to first. 3 outs. Rockies are retired in the first. We go to the bottom of the first. Brooklyn coming to bat. All right, Josh Fogg will be pitching for Colorado. He is a grade C, no modifiers. And leading off for Brooklyn is the shortstop, Pee Wee Reese. 1-5 is a 8. That's going to be a single for Pee Wee Reese, a fast runner, and D21 stealing. Here's Jackie Robinson. Chances to be safe for Reese if he tries to steal are 11 through 46. Might hit and run because Jackie has that extra 31, and he did that successfully yesterday. Here's the pitch to Robinson. There goes Pee Wee Reese. They are going to hit and run. 26 is a 29, and that's going to be a ground out to the pitcher, 1-3, taken by Fogg. But he goes to first, and Reese is at second in scoring position with nobody out, or 1 out, excuse me. That brings back Duke Snyder. Snyder is 2 for 9 with an RBI. Here's the pitch. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field. Matt Halladay is under it and makes the catch. 2 away. Roy Campanella. .36 is a 33, and that's a pop out to the shortstop. So the Dodgers leave a runner in scoring position. We go to the top of the second inning. No score. Clement Vline put together his personal best season in terms of wins. He won 13 games in 1955. And while he was playing, he set a record of 13 World Series games, a record for National League pitchers. Here is Brad Hopp leading off for the Rockies. 51 is a 9 against a B. That's going to be a base hit over a shortstop. Brad Hopp is a E9 stealing, not a threat to go. Not listed as slow, though. Todd Helton steps up to the plate. .26 is a 14. No control modifiers. That's going to be a base on balls. So Hop goes to second. And Todd Helton is at first. Yorvit Torrealba. Torrealba has a home run in the series, and he is 1 for 7. No outs, first and second. Here's the pitch. 54 is a fly ball to right field, caught by the right fielder Cofferillo. That's 1 away. Kaz Matsui. .36 is a infield pop-up high on the infield. Pee Wee Reese is under it, makes the catch. 2 down. And now the pitcher, Josh Fogg. 65 is a foul out to the catcher, Roy Campanella. The Rockies strand 2. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. Roy Campanella leads off. All right, Cofferillo will lead off the last of the second inning for the Dodgers. Josh Fogg throws 53. The dice dumps out of my table, or my holder here. I still count it unless it falls off the table. 53. is a 16. That's going to be a fly out to the center fielder, Willie Taveras. One down. Here's first baseman Gil Hodges. 31 is a pop out to the third baseman. Atkins is under it and makes the catch. 2 down. Sandy Almaros from Havana, Cuba steps in the box. 51 is a 9, and that's also a pop out to Garrett Atkins at third base. 3 up and 3 down. 6 in a row retired by Josh Fogg. We go to the top of the third. 0-0. All right, Clint Levine is pitching to the top of the Rocky order. And Willie Taveras, the Roadrunner, 21, is a fly ball to right field, caught by Carl Furillo. 1 away. Troy Tulowitzki, strikeout victim in the first. All right, that one is a 2 and 62. Tulowitzki goes down swinging in the third, 2 outs. Matt Holliday. And that roll is a ground ball to second base. 3 up and 3 down for Colorado. We go to the bottom of the third. No score. All right, Junior Gilliam leads off for the Dodgers in the bottom of the third. He was a 1953 National League Rookie of the Year. Came from the Negro Leagues, played with the Baltimore Elite Giants for 4 seasons from 46 to 50. And Gilliam was a Negro Leagues All-Star for 3 seasons. Here's the pitch to Junior Gilliam from Josh Fogg. 46 is a ground ball back to the pitcher, Fogg. He's got it and throws the first. Gilliam is the first out. Clem Labine, the pitcher. 1-1 roll. That's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. Clem Labine helping his own cause. Puts the Dodgers on top 1-0 in this elimination game in the bottom of the third. Had some power. He's got 1 at 1-1 and 1 at 6-6. Clem Labine touches them all. Here comes Pee Wee Reese with 1 out. Base is clear. 62 is a ground ball to second base. Kaz Matsui is up with it, throws to first. Reese is retired. He's 1 for 2. Jackie Robinson. 63 is a fly ball to center field. Willie Taveras is under it and makes the catch. That's the third out. But the Brooklyn Dodgers get on the board with a long one from the pitcher, Clem Labine. Top of the fourth, 1-0 Brooklyn. All right, the proud pitcher resumes his spot on the mound after hitting one over the wall. Garrett Atkins leads off for Colorado in the top of the fourth. 64 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 down. That is Labine's third strikeout of the game. Brad Hopp, right fielder for Colorado. 1-1 roll. That's a 5. And it's a double over first base for Brad Hopp. He is 2 for 2. And for the series, he's 3 for 9. Hopp is on second base. Here is Todd Helton. There is 1 down. Here's the pitch to Helton. 51 is a 9 against a B. That's going to be a single over second base. And Hopp will score on the RBI single by Brad Hopp. Helton's at first. Slow runner. The Rockies will play it safe. And Rockies will be on the board. Catcher Yorvit Torrealba. .25 is a 9, and that's a single. That's going to be an infield hit by the catcher. First and second. Helton is still playing it safe. Kaz Matsui comes to bat. And Matsui, coming into today, is 3 for 7. He's got 2 stolen bases. He's 3 for 8 for the series. 1 out. Here's the pitch. 56 is a swing and miss for strike 3. 2 outs. Now the pitcher, Josh Fogg. 25 is a 36. That's going to be a pass ball. Runners will advance 1 base. All right, Todd Helton's at third. Ruby Torrealba is at second. Not playing safe. Doesn't matter to play safe on the base paths now. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Josh Fogg from Clem Labine. 45 is a 14. He walks the pitcher, and that's not good. The pillars will be full. And Willie Taveras is the hitter. All right, Clem Labine's in some rocky waters now. Here's the pitch to Taveras. There are 2 outs. 65 is going to get him out of trouble. 35, that's going to be a strikeout with the bases loaded. And the Rockies leave them loaded. They do score 1 to tie the game. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Colorado 1, Brooklyn 1. Duke Snider leads off the bottom of the 4th for the Brooklyn Dodgers. Who would you like to have in center field in New York? Mays, Mantle, or Snider? Here's a pitch from Josh Fogg. 1-5 is a base hit for Duke Snider. That's his 3rd hit in the series. Leadoff single for Brooklyn. Duke is D22 stealing. He has a stolen base in the series, I think. Maybe not. But D22 would be D24 with the modifications. And that is 11 through 46. Roy Campanella is the hitter. We're going to hit and run. No, we're not. We're not. Snyder's going to try to steal. He's going to flat out try to steal. 42, close, but he is safe at second base with a stolen base. Scoring position for Campy. Yeah, that one is off the table. Sometimes they jump out of my cup. Foul ball to Campy. 51 is an 8 against a C. That's going to be a single over second, and Snyder scores. 2-1 Brooklyn. Here's Carl Fiorillo, no outs. 1-1 roll, that's a 5. There's a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here. Second home run for the Dodgers. This is a 2-run home run. And Brooklyn leads 4-1 all of a sudden in the 4th inning. All right, Clint Hurdle is going to go to his bullpen and bring in Matt Hergus. Josh Fogg goes 3 innings, gives up 4 runs on 6 hits, no strikeouts, and no walks. Gil Hodges steps into the box to face right-hander Matt Hergus, and he'll be a great A pitcher for one batter. Here's the pitch. 63 is a fly ball to center field. That's the first out of the Dodger 4th. And now Hergus goes back to B pitcher, no modifiers. Here's Sandy Amoros. 6-6 roll, hit column for Amoros. And 13 is a 4. That's going to be a double for Sandy Amoros over third base. Junior Gilliam. .52 is 27. That's going to be a ground ball to third. The runner holds. Atkins throws the first, and Gilliam's retired. That brings the bat Clem Labine, who's no slouch. He homered in his first at bat. He's got 2 home run numbers on his card. There's 2 outs in the inning. 3 runs home on 4 hits. Pitch to Labine, 42, as a swing and a miss. Strike 3. But the Dodgers score 3 times. We go to the top of the 5th inning, Brooklyn 4 and Colorado 1. Troy Tulowitzki leads off for Colorado. 1-2 is a 25, a ground out to second base. Junior Gilliam with the play. Here is Matt Holliday. '15 is going to be a single for Holliday. Straight to center field. And he is average speed at first base. Garrett Atkins. Rockies are behind by 3. They're going to try to play careful. 6-6 roll. There's a drive by Garrett Atkins. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. And he has the Rockies back into the game. Brooklyn 4, Colorado 3. This is an elimination game. Brad Hopp comes to bat. Hopp is 2 for 2, singled and doubled. There's the pitch from Labine, 1-1. That's a 5. That's going to be a double over first base. Hopp is at second with only 1 out. And manager Walt Austin comes to the mound. This is an all-hands-on-deck sort of game, and Sandy Koufax is going to be brought in to pitch to Todd Helton with 1 out in the 4th. Brad Hopp at second base. Koufax will be a grade A XW pitcher for the first batter, same-sidedness. Here's the pitch to Helton. Koufax over the top delivery. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field, caught by Sandy Almaros. 2 outs. Here is Yorvit Torrealba. 52 is a 27. That's going to be a ground ball to third base. Torrealba will be retired for the first. He's 1 for 3. And that's the end of the 5th inning. But the Rockies score twice. We go to the bottom of the 5th, Brooklyn 4 and Colorado 3. Matt Herges returns to the mound for Colorado, and he's facing the top of the Dodger order. Pee Wee Reese, Jackie Robinson, and Duke Snider. Here's the pitch to Pee Wee Reese. 45 is going to be a base on balls. Leadoff hitter is on. And there is a history of trying to hit and run with Jackie Robinson coming to bat. They are going to try to hit and run. There goes Reese. Here's the pitch to Jackie. 1-5 is an 11. That's going to be a single to right center field. So executed perfectly by Jackie Robinson. Reese is on third. Jackie's on first. There's no outs. And Duke Snider. Rockies like to play the infield back, try to get the double play. E31 stealing, E33. The E might prevent him from stealing. It has to be 2 outs or 1 outs after the 6th inning on any outs. So it's not the 6th inning yet, so you can't quite steal just yet. All right, here's the pitch to Duke Snider. 24 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 away. Roy Campanella. 35 is a 9 against a B. That's going to be a single over shortstop. Rescores. Robinson settles at second. RBI single for Roy Campanella. 5-3 Brooklyn. Coffarillo. First and second. We'll play it safe with Campanella running it first. 63 is a fly ball to center field. Runners will hold, and that is Willie Taveras out there, who catches the second out of the inning. First baseman Gil Hodges. 25 is an 8 against a B. That's going to be a ground out to third base. 5-3, that ends the inning. But the Brooklyn boys add 1, and it's 5-3 going into the 6th inning. Sandy Koufax returns to pitch the top of the 6th inning. Kaz Matsui leads off for the Rockies, followed by a pitch hitter. Ryan Spilborghs is coming out on deck to pitch hit for the pitcher Hergus. Here's the pitch to Kaz Matsui. 41 is a ground ball to third base. Jackie Robinson has it, throws to first, 1 down. Here's the pitch hitter, Ryan Spilborghs. 299 hitter, 11 home runs and 264 at-bats. 65 is a pop out to the catcher, Campanella. 2 down. And that brings Willie Taveras to the plate. .31 is a 9 against the B. That's going to be a single to center field for Willie Taveras. Fast man, he is C30 stealing. Koufax move to first is +1. 6 for Campanella. So C30 minus 7 be C23. I think he'll hold first. Like Tulowitzki hit. Here's the pitch to Troy Tulowitzki. 44 is an 8. Ground ball to third base. Jackie Robinson scoops it and throws to first. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Brooklyn 5 and Colorado 3. Well, okay. Latori Hawkins will be the new pitcher for the Colorado Rockies. He's a grade B, no modifiers. Sandy Almaros leads off for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 6th inning. They're up by 2. Here's the pitch. 45 is a base on balls to Sandy Almaros. He is E26 stealing, 28 with the modifications. Junior Gilliam is the batter, 8th place hitter. Doesn't have the extra 31. But there's not a lot of strikeouts on his card, so we might hit and run. Dodgers are going to run. .64. There's the 113 on his card. Strikeout. And we're going to pick for the steal. We said he was E20. Actually, E28 because he had 2 on the modifications. 11 through 54. Safe at second with a stolen base. Dodgers bring up a pinch hitter. He is Walt Morin, 263 batter. Here's the pitch to Morin. 43 is a 29. That's going to be a roller to first base. He flips to Hawkins covering. And Amaros goes to third. 2 away. Don Besant is warming up in the bullpen. And Pee Wee Reese comes to bat. Pee Wee has been on base twice, singled and walked in 3 at-bats. He could add to the lead with a base hit here. Here's the pitch to Pee Wee Reese. 1-1 roll, hit column roll. This will be some sort of a hit. 55 is a drive, It might be, it could be, Pee Wee goes over the wall, 2-run home run. And now it is 7-3 Brooklyn in the 6th inning. 3 long ones for the Dodgers today. If you're wondering where my special effects of fireworks after home runs went, I don't have these. I changed computers and I have a different editor that doesn't have that. So that's where the fireworks went. Okay, here is Jackie Robinson. 1-3 is a base on balls. Jackie takes first. He's going to try to steal second. E33. 63, that might be an out. Let me see. 63 is just safe. That was the top of the scale. Stolen base for Robinson. Dodgers are keeping the pressure on. Duke Snider is the batter. 41 is a 26. Ground out to second base. 4-3 ends the inning. But the Dodgers score twice. We go to the 7th. It is Brooklyn 7 and Colorado 3. Blackstreet Bombers trail the boys from Flatbush by 4 runs. Here in the 7th inning, Don Besant, Fred Donald, goes by Don, is on the mound. Grade B pitcher, Y modifier. Here's the pitch to Matt Holliday. 22 is a hit, call, and roll for Matt Holliday. This could be a drive. 45 is a double for Matt Holliday. Rockies are not rolling over. Here is Garrett Atkins. He has a home run in the day. 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. 25 is an 8 against a B. That's going to be a ground out to the pitcher. Besant throws to first. Holliday goes to third. 1 away. Here's Todd Helton. Infield's playing back. 52 is a 27. That's going to be ground ball to Jackie Robinson at third. He freezes the runner. Throws the first. 2 away. It's going to be up to Brad Hopp. On 5 is an 8, and that is a fly ball to right field, caught by Carl Ferrillo. That's the end of the top of the 7th. Rockies don't score. It's 7-3. Troy Hawkins returns the pitch to the bottom of the 7th inning, and Roy Campanella leads off for Brooklyn. 32 is a 26. That's going to be a ground ball to Kazmatsui at second base. He throws over to first, 1 down. Carl Ferrillo. Ferrillo's 1 for 3. Homer, fly to center twice. 1-1, 5. That's a double for Carl Ferrillo. Slow runner, they'll play it safe at second base. Gil Hodges. 62 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. Hodges is 0 for 4. That's 2 outs, and Sandy Amaros. Ferrillo's at second. Here's the pitch. 42 is a 22. Runner steals third, which I never do with 2 outs, so we ignore that result. And here's the pitch to Amaros. 53 is a 15. That's a single to left for Sandy Amaros. That will score Ferrillo. And it is 8-3 Brooklyn. And I think the horse is out of the barn. Junior Gilliam. 31, that's a 14. Walk. First and second, timeout. All right, 2 outs. First and second, Carl Erskine will be called on to pitch the 8th inning. George Shuba is going to pitch hit for Brooklyn. Here's the pitch from Torrey Hawkins. 25 is a 9 against a B. That's going to be an infield single for George Shuba. Bases are loaded. All right, Colorado's going to call on Manny Corpus to pitch to Pee Wee Reese with the bases loaded. He is a grade A pitcher. YZ modifiers. Here's the pitch to Pee Wee Reese. 51 is a 9 against an A. That's going to be a fly ball, or actually 2 outs. It's a strikeout. So Corpus leaves the bases loaded. The Dodgers score 1 more. It's 8-3 going into the 8th inning. In the 8th, the Rockies trail by 5. It's getting late, and Yorvit Torrealba, Kaz Matsui will hit for Colorado, and then probably a pinch hitter for the pitcher. Carl Erskine is on the pitch for Brooklyn, grade C pitcher, no modifiers. 45 is a base on balls to Yorvit Torrealba. Average speed of first. Kaz Matsui is the batter. 21 is a fly ball to left field, caught by Sandy Almaros. 1 down. Pitch hitter for Colorado, batting for the pitcher, is Corey Sullivan. 45 is going to be a walk to Corey Sullivan. Franklin Morales is warming in the bullpen. And let's see. Willie Taveras comes to bat, top of the order for Colorado. First and second, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Taveras. 6-6 roll. That's a hit column roll for Willie Taveras. 31 is a 6. That's a double to left center, and runners will score. Torrealba gets 2 bases because it's a double. Sullivan scores. 2 RBIs for Taveras, and it's 8-5. Timeout. All right. Andrew Walt-Austin brings in the 5th Dodger pitcher. That is going to be Ed Roebuck out of Millsboro, Pennsylvania. He is a grade C pitcher, Z modifier. He'll be grade B for 1 batter, pitching to Troy Tulowitzki. 1 down, 2 are in, and Willie Taveras is at second base. 22 for Tulowitzki. That's going to be a single, and that scores Taveras. 8-6, and that brings the tie and run to the plate. So Taveras scores. Tulowitzki is a E21 stealing, which is going to be held down greatly by Campanella. Matt Holliday comes to bat. Here's the pitch. 42 is a 9 against a C. It's a ground out to third base, 5-3. Tulo goes to second. And there's 2 outs. Garrett Atkins. Atkins is 1 for 4 with a home run in the 5th inning. And he is 3 for 10 on the series. Here's the pitch to Atkins. As soon as I get on the second base page, here's the pitch to Atkins. 63 is a fly ball to center field. Tracked down by Duke Snyder. He makes the catch. 3 outs. But the Rockies score 3 times in the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Brooklyn 8 and Colorado 6. All right, it's the bottom of the 8th for the Brooklyn Dodgers. They once led by 5. They now only lead by 2. They'll be looking at a new pitcher, left-hander Franklin Morales, grade C pitcher, Y modifier. Jackie Robinson leads off for Brooklyn. Here's the pitch to Jackie Robinson. 26 is a roller back to Morales. Throw to first, one down. Duke Snyder. That's a strikeout. 2 outs. And now Roy Campanella, the National League MVP for 1955. 41 is a ground ball to shortstop. Troy Tulowitzki has it, throws the first. 3 up and 3 down for the Dodgers. We go to the 9th inning of the deciding game of this series. The Brooklyn Dodgers 8, Colorado Rockies 6. All right, for the 9th inning, at Roebuck, we'll have Brad Haupt, Todd Helton, and Yorvit Torrealba. Here's the pitch to Brad Haupt. The Rockies trail by 2. 53 is a 17 fly ball to right field, caught by Carl Furillo for the first out. Dodgers are 2 outs away from eliminating the Rockies. Todd Helton, 320 hitter for the Rocky first baseman. 56 is a base on balls. That gets a tie and run to the plate. Slow runner at first. His run is not the one that counts so much as the hitter. Yorvit Torrealba is the batter. Colorado will play it safe on the base pass with Helton. Roebuck goes into the stretch. Here's the pitch. 32, that's a 26. That's going to be a fielder's choice. Ground ball to second baseman Junior Gilliam, who flips to Pee Wee Reese to retire Helton. 4-6, fielder's choice. Yorvit Torrealba, a little faster than Helton. He's average speed. And Kazmat Sui, a 288 hitter, will come to bat. It all rests on his shoulders. He's 3 for 11 in the series. Roebuck goes into the stretch. Here's the pitch to Kazmat Sui. 34 is a fly ball to center field. Duke Snyder is under it, and he makes the catch. And that's the ball game. Final score, the Brooklyn Dodgers 8 and the Colorado Rockies 3. Will be back with a wrap-up. All right, the Brooklyn Dodgers 55 eliminate the 07 Colorado Rockies. Rockies scored 6 runs on 11 hits and no errors. Brooklyn scored 8 runs on 13 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher was Sandy Koufax in relief. He went 1 2/3, gave up 1 hit, no runs. The losing pitcher was LaTroy Hawkins, and Ed Roebuck gets the save for Brooklyn. The star of the game would be Pee Wee Reese for the Brooklyn Dodgers, and Pee Wee was 2 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Also had a walk. His 2-run homer in the 6th inning provided the game-winning run, or the difference in the game. And the star of the series for Brooklyn was Carl Furillo, who goes 6 for 13 with 2 homers and 2 doubles and 5 RBIs. Carl Furillo, the star of the series. Brooklyn will move to the second round, and they'll take on the 69 Orioles, and that will be quite a matchup. The Orioles will be able to go with their 3rd pitcher in the rotation. Brooklyn will have to go with their 4th pitcher in rotation. And then the game 2 of that series, we'll go back to the number 1 starters for each team. Our next series will be the 1998 Yankees and the 1997 Marlins, which we haven't played yet. And the winner of that series will take on the 54 Indians. And that series will be best of 3, begins tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, and God bless.